Hello, y'all. It's Monday, January 25th, 2021 at 11:28 a.m. So I not long ago woke up and I went to try to I ate the last two slices of pizza today, and I have a can of beans and a small pack of rice, and those can stretch out for 2 meals. Plus I have two packs of two packs of packaged salmon, and I think maybe still a can of tuna, and a few packs of oatmeal. But it looks like as if I'm gonna have to go back on the streets on Thursday. I guess for the past 2 months, I don't. Well, I heard that some people say uh the word luck is Luciferian, you know, but I'll say it in a way that y'all can understand. I guess some people would say lucky, some people would say fortunate, some people would say blessed. Well, I guess the Christian way of saying it is feeling blessed rather than lucky. To get to have 2 months break away from the streets, even though I still had to deal with torment and abuse from, the perp neighbors or people who don't belong here and come here to torment and harass me. And so, from the way things is looking, that I'm gonna have to go back on the streets on Thursday. So that's, I mean, because I got a little bit donations yesterday, and thank y'all for helping me out. But I know that starting today, I guess I have to start cleaning this place up and trying to pre-pack and prepare to leave on Thursday, and go back on the streets and have to deal with so much hell and everything like that, and more torment, abuse, and harassment. And I mean, and the fake forced mask wearing and all that makes me upset. So I'm still kind of sleepy, still kind of tired. I've been trying to get my sleep schedule back on, trying to at least trying to go to bed or go to sleep by between 10 o'clock and midnight, rather than going to sleep at uh 2, 3, and 4 in the morning. And so I'm just feeling very emotionally depressed right now. I'm feeling down and feeling weak, and did I say discouraged? Yeah, and weak. I'm just unmotivated and feeling like a failure, and feeling like being made to feel like the most disgusting and worst human being there is. But the narcissistic abusers and gang stalking perps, they'll falsely accuse me of being trouble everywhere I go. They think I'm just trouble everywhere I go, or a troublemaker everywhere I go, and just basically a nuisance everywhere I go. And I don't even intend to or try to be. I just feeling so hated by everybody, hated and rejected by everybody, and just always made to feel like as if I'm everything I do or say, or just everything about my being is just, not good enough or not good at all. And I don't even know how to properly express myself right now. And just, feeling depressed and feeling like I have nobody. And then I'm feeling anxiety and feeling scared about having to go back on the streets on Thursday in the cold, because it's supposed to be back to being cold and rainy on Thursday and Friday at least. And I'm disgusted and frustrated because I said before I've never asked, for this life. And I mean, I don't even know if might be considered overworking myself, but my plan is to try to get 3 more short stories out today and then put it in an another ebook, and it'll be short stories volume 2. But I let's see, I think I went to bed at 1:30 or 2 o'clock or something. No, about after 2 o'clock or something yesterday, because I was gonna go to bed earlier, and I tried to go to bed before midnight, but then that man's TV was super loud, and it overpowered, and I forgot I even had that fan on. But it's like him having that TV so loud, is why I couldn't go to bed earlier, like I planned to. So I ended up going to bed, falling asleep. I don't know, maybe because I was twisting and turning and couldn't sleep. And so I think I may have fallen asleep after 2 or 3 o'clock. And I woke up, I think it was about 9 or 10 o'clock or somewhere around there. And I don't have any recollection of getting up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom. So it's just, and I'm not trying to wallow. I mean, narcissistic abusers, they would feel like as if I'm wallowing in my own self pity and trying to get attention and trying to manipulate people into feeling sorry for me, when that's not what I'm trying to do. The perps have even they ignorantly laugh and falsely accuse me of trying to sell pity for money. I mean, trying to falsely accuse me of selling pity for attention and money. I'm like, what the hell? Only they would think something like that. But they don't. It's like It's like I can't even tell people a so-called, I mean, I can't even tell people that this person is trying. They act like they're trying to get me to sell out or whatever, and then they will falsely assume that I did sell out and take a deal and get mad and cut off all contact with me. Gina person, she did that. And I'm like, no, dummy. You're not even trying to listen to what I'm trying to say, you know, because I would never do that. I promise. I promise. I promise y'all. I'm going to say it again. I promise. I will never sell my soul. And some people say that anyone who takes the mark of the beast is selling their soul too. And so it's like, I mean, for me to express how sad I feel or my emotions and stuff, this is the same stuff, type of stuff that I've been writing privately in my journals for years. And had to I threw away a lot of different, threw away a lot of journals when it's time to have to move residences or move locations. I would end up throwing the journals away because I can't take them with me whenever I move somewhere. So certain, journals and notebooks I've had to throw away. But at the same time, if I would have kept a lot of journals, I I could have seen how I grew and progressed with different things, and see what failures and mistakes I made in the past and everything, or stuff like that, and see how I'm different today from what I was years ago when I was younger and had less knowledge or information than I do now. So, I mean, I I didn't start to have YouTube. I mean, as far as talking about targeting, until 2019. But I've had YouTube before, for many years. But it wasn't until 2019 I started to have more awareness about my targeting, and didn't realize that there was such a community of people to talk to. But it's a shock. It's a shock that I thought that I would have more support and more loving and caring people and more friends in the so-called Christian or targeting community. But it's a lonely, cold world that you gotta just be by yourself with everything. But then some people say, that you're better off by yourself and it's just less trouble by yourself anyway. And I've been told, the idea that evil people doing me, you know, evil things, and people doing me evil, and and doing, I'm gonna say it, people doing fucked up shit to me. I've been told so for so long that they have a right to do this to me, or that they have a right to treat me like this, and then me having to second guess myself, or or doubt myself, or they tell me so much that I'm made to believe that I really am in the position of wrong and they're right for doing the evil, because that's been told to me for so many years. And so it's like, even I mean, and it seems like, I don't know, or if or when I can get justice, for what's happened to me, because now Raz B is from B2K is starting to feel, I mean, he's starting to get more justice and vindication. I mean, he's starting to get more justice, and people starting to take sides with him and believe him and take him seriously. But when it comes to me, I mean, I guess because he's been considered famous, but when it comes to somebody like me, if I'm considered a nobody, and if you know that the gang stalkers, because of eugenics, the gang stalkers make it like as if a human life is not to be valued, and a human soul is not to be valued. And it's like, I mean, if people say I'm a beautiful soul and full of light, it's like I shouldn't have had to been made to feel the way I was made to feel last week by people. If people are telling me that I'm a beautiful soul and full of light, but then everything I do or say is just inappropriate behavior and unacceptable and stuff like that. Um, and it's just like I'm not even ready, to have to go back on the streets on Thursday. And I've tried what I could, and people try to tell you change your situation, like as if you got as a targeted individual, we don't even get to have self control like that over our lives. And then people know that targeted individuals know that the perps try to control our lives. So they get mad at me for speaking out against people trying to control me and order me around and tell me what to do, while everybody else is free to have whatever rights to do it, whatever evil or wicked that they want, while my life has to be so restricted. And I don't have a right to work my own job and not have to have that worry to have be forced to depend on other people for survival. And um and, and then it's made to look like as if we're a burden and stuff like that. And it's like, if people have this outcry about the government not caring about people, but then people don't care about people. And I'm sorry if I may sound repetitive in my videos, or if y'all might think I say the same thing over and over again in all my videos, but not all my videos and not all the time, but this is the same kind of stuff I would be writing about in private journals. But I've been only recently, sharing my thoughts, out in the open. Other people have their, like, remember people used to blog on MySpace? So, or people have their WordPress blog documenting their feelings or emotions, or documenting what they did for the day or whatever. But, or even on social media, people tell what they did or whatever, or tell what's going on in their life, or tell their thoughts. But when it comes to me, I'm wrong for telling all my business, or I'm wrong for putting all my business out there, or trying to falsely accuse me of being attention seeking. And then the fake solution for your false accusation of my, what you want to call me trying to seek attention, the solution is fake psych pills that you want to try to force me against my will to worship. So I need help. I mean, I guess I might just have to go back on the streets by Thursday, and just, they starting today, they went back to starting back up to charge people to ride the bus again. They stopped the free fares, the free bus fare. So now you gotta pay to take the bus, and it's so much trouble riding the buses. So I might have to and it's supposed to take 1 hour, but it takes me 2 hours to go walk to the storage unit from here where I'm at. And it take me 2 hours, but with my buggy it'll probably take me longer than that. And I mean, so I've tried to, I already told y'all in the past videos of my struggle and setbacks with housing and jobs on my own. And if not today, then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have, the next volume of short stories post. I mean, you know, the next volume of short stories to post out. So I'm gonna see y'all later, and bye. Thanks for the help. If anybody would have helped me out, if it would cost me, let me try to. I mean, it would cost me, like, if I can stay here continuously, I need at least 3 nights at a time, and it's $40 at night, and then I can't. I mean, so on Sundays it's difficult because the buses don't run, and I would have to pay extra for a cab. So I mean, but I don't know if anybody can help me out with at least $160, and that will be enough for 4 more nights. But if not, then well, I have to be forced to go back on the streets, and it's supposed to be 37 degrees on Thursday, and I think it's supposed to rain, and I don't remember if it's supposed to rain uh Friday as well, but I know it's supposed to be another cold night. And then next week I think it's supposed to be cold and rainy. I'm not sure. I have to go back and check. But this is really scary because I know this can't last forever. I know I can't be trying to ask for money and then stay homeless. And people, it's like people making it like the only ultimatum for me to get permanent housing or stabilized housing or a job is for me to sell out and sell my soul and become a perp. And you know what? That's not fair. Why can't I just have housing and I mean, why can't I just have housing and a job and things be normal? I mean, I've had it before, so why is it now that the only ultimatum is for me to become a perp and a prostitute? That's I'm gonna say that's very fucked up. That this is the way life has to be right now because people making like oh if you perping then well you don't have to beg others for money and a job and you already got you a job, but I don't want to go around hurting innocent people who haven't done me anything, and plus I don't want to lose my soul. And so you know me trying to reach out for help to stay safe and warm and dry, how is that more wrong than you getting paid to hurt people, hurt innocent people who don't go around harming people in society? Y'all got things backwards. So I mean, I always put my payment information in the description box of every video at someone's suggestion. Someone suggested for me to do that, so I started doing it, and I also put the links to my ebooks as well. And the perps are looking at me like, what a pathetic loser. She begging people for money and stuff. But you know what? It's y'all fault because y'all forced me in this position that I didn't ask for, because I would rather work. I would rather have my own job. And I feel like this one person online, and I thought I was blocked from working and having a job because I'm considered disabled. But this one guy online one time, he told me, he said that he would give up his left nut for a job, and he was disabled and wanted to. A lot of disabled people want to get to have a job and work. But damn, Goodwill won't even hire me. And it seems like, the Social Security ticket to work system has failed me. And, me, Invoke Rehab has failed me and everything like that. And it's part of my targeting that they just want to keep me at the lowest of the low. But thanks for listening to me. And thanks if anybody can help. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I love y'all, and bye.